Good day and welcome to Andy Collier-talks Cricket Memorabilia. We're at James Merchant's house in Aldinga Beach, an eminent collector of ceramics and writer of ceramic books. And tonight we're going to just show a few bits and pieces with his collection. Unfortunately, he's not got it all here. I've only got sort of a few bits, about 12 bits. He's just moved house. So we'll start with a few bits, James, and carry on.
I bought the stuff I didn't want to trust with the removalists. We're going to have a look at some 19th century pottery today, and I'm going to start with a few pieces that I haven't shown before on your side, Andy. So they're actually, you might call them the heroes of my collection. They're 1840s pottery from Staffordshire. The first one is Mr. Box, the wicketkeeper. Second one is Lily White, the bowler, and the third one is full of pilch.
These are spill vases, not they?
These are spill vases. I looked them up since we last met.
Oh, yeah, good idea.
So I've worked out that a spill vase, they used to keep things called spills in the top of them, and a spill was used to take the fire from the fireplace to light a candle. So it might have been a stick or a bit of rolled up paper, but they used to keep those in the top of these spill vases.
Now we know.
Now we know. They're very collectible.
They're lovely.
Extremely rare, valued enormously by Staffordshire pottery collectors and indeed cricket collectors. I'm particularly happy to have these because they came from a friend, and they were recommended to this particular collector by Tony Bayer. So they've got a really nice pedigree from my perspective. So really pleased to have them in the collection. They're the heroes of any sort of ceramic or pottery collectors. Collection. So I might let you move those to that side, Andy.
Yeah, good idea.
Bring a couple of more items across.
Good idea.
Speaking of friends and liking items that belong to friends, this one, and I'm sure Pete Schofield wouldn't mind me saying, came from his collection. So really pleased to have it because of the friendship I have with Peter and the enormity of the collection that he has. But it's a Ruskin vase, Ruskin, made in England, 1890s to early 1900s. The unique thing about this, it's got a nice image of cricket stumps and bats on the back. It's the glaze that is unique about this particular vase.
It is a nice glaze.
Yeah, the guy that made it, forget his name now, but the owner of the pottery, he developed this particular way of firing and using colours so that he got this beautiful glaze. And rather than sort of share that and continue on with his legacy, he decided he'd take it to his grave with him. So in 1930, when he died, the pottery closed, and we don't see these beautiful pieces anymore. So quite rare that. Pete and I, we've collected for a while and never seen any other Ruskin pottery with a cricketer on it. But nice, beautiful vase,
nice and smooth.
Yeah,
we don't know who that figure is, do we?
No, we don't know. I mean, the guy's got a moustache. It could be Giffen. It could be anybody. Could be anybody really, but. They're often, most of those reliefs are based on an image of a real player, but I haven't looked at which one
I don't recognise the image of the player.
No. The next one is a Wedgwood pottery jug, water jug, milk jug, whatever you want to call it, I suppose. Majolic sort of glaze about it. Really, really attractive. This one came from another close friend who's a collector as well, which many people would know. His name's Mike Down. Came from his personal collection at Boundary Books. It's kind of cool. Andy would like it, I think, because it's got a soccer
Liverpool
theme on the back of it. So, but 1890s again. Still 19th century pottery. It actually comes in 3 sizes. This jug.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, this is the bigger one of the 3. You've always got to have something to look for, don't you, in collecting?
Yeah.
So if I see the other 2 sizes, I'll keep an eye on them. Yeah, I'm sure Mike's looking for them too, because he'll put a nice margin on them for me.
You see, that's moulded there though, James. You've got a big mould mark down there.
Yeah,
see what I mean? So
yeah, it is.
In 2 halves, probably.
Sometimes as a collector, it pays to be half blind like me, so I need glasses.
It's the light. I'll put it down to the light.
We're going to have a look at some Dalton Lambeth now. And the reason I like Lambeth and Dalton is because it comes in a variety of shapes and a variety of colours. I'm going to start with the first one, which is probably my favourite. It's got various reliefs on it. It's got a blue glaze on the inside and nice blue glaze on the outside. My friend Guy Curry, who collects pottery, also tells me that this is a really rare shape and colour, and he's been looking for one for some time himself. But the reliefs, we're not sure who they are. If you Google it, they'll say, oh, they're based on the designer, John Broad, based them on Grace. Hard to see the beard though in some cases. So
looks like we've got a bit of a beard there.
Yeah, and it's hard to imagine Grace moving like he is in some of these spots too. So, but that's a really nice jug. You can get a feel for the size of it. Here's a completely different, or it's a mug, I suppose, and completely different colour. The same reliefs though, as you can see that the guy holding his bat. Same series of reliefs so the same designer, but just a different glaze, different colour, stoneware.
They'll make those little figures and they'll stick them on.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. Nice bit of beadwork there as well.
The other typical sort of design for Lambeth is this one, and these are 3 different reliefs, 3 different players which are known. I think Abel, Woods and McGregor are the 3 players. So a little before my speciality in terms of history, but you'll see those 3 reliefs on a number of different shapes, mostly with this design though. And here they are again, similar sort of design, different shape.
Different shape, same players as it were. Yeah, okay.
Beautiful, aren't they? I mean, they just don't make stuff.
Would that have been the same? Would that have been in the same set then, perhaps? If you know what I mean.
I don't know. I don't. It's 1890s. It's hard. 1880s actually. It's hard to. They didn't really sort of. There are not a lot of records.
Keith didn't advertise it as such.
No, Keith Crump was going to write a book about Lambeth pottery, and unfortunately never got around to it. There's a lot in his catalogue, as some people would realise.
Very nice.
Unfortunately, none of these are from Keith Crump's collection. I do have a lot of items from his collection, or a number of items, but not Lambeth, which I will keep an eye out for in time.
Oh, lovely.
Another beakers are really, really common, I suppose. The most common shape of the Lambeth. This has got the same reliefs, the Grace. Some people say it's Giffen as well. In South Australia, I think it's kind of a nice thought to think it was Giffen, but I don't know why an English potter in 1880 would be basing...
Wouldn't have any idea what Giffen looked like.
No, probably not until 1896 at least, I would have thought, or thereabouts, but Kevin's going to jump through and say, no, you're wrong or something, but but these beakers were actually... Well, the Lambeth was copied too by a German pottery called Westerwald, and you can see they use the same relief figures but their own style of pottery.
Sure.
And they make, like Lambeth, they don't just make cricket stuff, they make all sorts of different designs, but all the Lambeth looks like this, and all the Westerwald is the blue colour. And there's another example of Westerwald here is a beautiful jug. I quite like this jug.
Nice jug.
Yeah. Same reliefs though on all of theirs. They just have the 7 reliefs. They don't tend to go with the Woods, McGregor and Abel.
Again, you've got the possibility there of a little set.
Perhaps. Yeah.
You've got the same thing, same design.
I know Kevin Cannon, who you met, has probably 4 or 5 different slight variations on the beaker. Yeah. So the rings will be different, or the design on the bottom will be a bit different.
Sure.
So they were obviously handmade, and people used a little bit of license. The potters used a little bit of license, but had to use the fixed reliefs on them.
Nice.
Yeah, they're good.
Very nice.
They're good. I want to just show you a couple of these.
Oh, these are lovely.
These are lovely. This has got 2 handles, and you can see it's got a beautiful hat on the handle. And this one's got 3 handles. And they're the same. They're Lambeth, same glaze, same colour.
So that'd be a TIG, would it, that one?
This is a TIG, and that's a loving cup.
Okay.
And I just wanted the...
They're lovely.
Yeah, I got this one in the last...
Nice colour.
They are, yeah.
Nice.
So I'd like to say I got these off a famous person too, but he's an auctioneer called Tim Knight, so I didn't exactly get them cheap. Anyway, I think if you're collecting Lambeth, that colour is the rarest and generally goes for the most amount of money.
Nice.
I want to just finish...
nice one, that's nice, mate.
Finish with a bit of a strange piece of Lambeth actually, because it's a transfer print, and most unusual for them to do transfer prints in the sort of 19th century. This is 1896.
Right, yeah.
And it's a common joke. Well, I say common. You know, if I wanted to buy a replacement, I know where I can buy one. John Philby, little ad for your website. But generally, they come up fairly frequently, and they got Grace, Giffen, and Ranji on them. Not many people realise it's actually a commemorative from the 1896 Ashes series. So, and most people would realise that Giffen spelt incorrectly too. So it's a bit unique for a number of reasons. It's probably the first piece of cricket pottery that is a commemorative or a collectible, if you like. And it's also probably the earliest use of transfer printing on pottery.
Nice.
So
good image too, Giffen.
yeah, it is. Well, it's nice. And I generally have it in a cabinet so I can see the Giffen image because I'm in South Australia. And it's pretty rare to find Australian figures, you know, but from that era on pottery. So I like it because of the significance of it. And you can't imagine them making something that nice these days. We've just been to the test. Andy's been to the 4 days, and the most you can buy is a radio, or a t-shirt or a cap. And, you know,
a few wickets, that's great.
You just wonder what's happened to quality collectibles. But there you go.
These are quality collectibles, that's for sure.
Well, they're the pride of my collection. I think the earlier stuff. I like it more. I love Bradman, and I love the you know, the Black Boys and things like that. But that's actually, I shouldn't say. I like the Royal Dalton All Black series, not Black Boys.
We're politically correct.
But this stuff, you know, you can build a collection around this with different shapes, different colours. There are lots of 19th century pottery items that I still want to add to my collection outside of these particular potteries. So something to look for always. And
definitely. There's always something there to look for, isn't there?
And my wife doesn't mind it being on display in this house, which is quite rare. So
don't get to put it in the dishwasher.
No, that's right. Anyway,
Joe, that's
hopefully you
fantastic
enjoy those.
information on that, mate. Thank you very much. And may your quality collection continue.
I hope so.
Pleasure to see you.
Yeah, great to see you too.
Cheers. Thanks a lot. See you on the next one. I hope you enjoyed that one.
There you go.
Lovely.
Let's hope we didn't lose our heads.
Stats and James, professional.
I know.